Is your online store not making any sales? Today, I'll show you the exact 7 marketing hacks that helped me generate over £2 million in sales and how you can use them to 10x your growth. The first one is simple and powerful, used by top brands throughout the world. Have you ever heard about the Dollar Shave Club, an up-and-coming company that is challenging the likes of Gillette? After generating $200 million in revenue annually, they got acquired by Unilever for $1 billion. Dollar Shave Club started off marketing by borrowing audiences. But what do I mean by that? They were one of the first companies being blown up by working with social media influencers. You might think that working with famous influencers will be very expensive, and you'd be right. Luckily, there's a lot of up-and-coming ones with small to medium-sized audiences who will gladly work with you for reasonable rates. We sent out quite a lot of taster packs of our vitamins to a number of Instagram creators and bloggers with good results. We got some good SEO that way and first sales coming across as well. If you can turn that into an ongoing cooperation, that's even better. The sweet spot is working with people who have between 1,000 to 50,000 followers. If you can't stretch your budget to work with existing influencers, why not become one yourself? If you ever watched Dragon's Den on BBC, that's the UK version of Shark Tank, you will have seen Stephen Bartlett always getting very excited by products you can show off on social media. You should also be very excited. Posting content has never been easier. If your product would make for an interesting and engaging video, posting on TikTok and Instagram will work best. Even unboxing videos or simple how it's used demos can go viral on TikTok if done right. They really are powerhouses in terms of virality and can blow up your sales really quickly. However, if your product is a bit more nuanced and doesn't offer immediate benefits, you might be better off posting longer format YouTube videos about all the benefits that your products offer. So to gain traffic to your store and also boost SEO at the same time, you can link back to your store from your YouTube channel. Posting on YouTube has the additional benefit of your videos becoming evergreen resources. If you get a lot of repeated questions from your customers, you can point them to your YouTube videos to answer them in a much better way than you could have done on the email. However, making friends with the YouTube algorithm will take you a while. I'm still waiting for that moment myself. While you're waiting for your reach to increase, it's a good idea to employ this next strategy that will give you faster results. Let's say your product is serving a hobbyist niche. People like to talk to other people who share that hobby. They will naturally gather online in groups like Facebook groups or forums. Hobbyists just love to talk to other hobbyists about their hobbies. Most of the people in these groups will be beginners, only getting into it recently. They will ask a lot of questions and ask for product recommendations, and that's where you come in. They might ask what tires do people recommend for commuting in winter, or how to prevent cakes sticking to a baking tray. If your product is a problem-solving one, you should be able to recommend it to them there and then. However, you have to be cautious not to get kicked out of the group for being too spammy. Once you've informed strangers and the online communities about your products, it's time to act closer to home. By that I mean getting your hands on some pictures and videos of your products in customers' hands. This is called UGC, user-generated content. You'll be able to use UGC in your ads and on your own website. Before you have any customers, however, you'll have to reach out to your friends and family and ask them to send in some useful pictures or videos for that purpose. Some of your friends always wanted to be famous after all. These videos can make for amazing Facebook and Instagram adverts. You see them every day in your feed. All you need to do is to run them through a video editing software and spice them up a bit, add subtitles, things like that. Speaking of Facebook and Instagram, buying paid ads is our next technique. You'll need to sign up to a Meta business account in order to run your own campaigns. The setup can be quite daunting at first, and there's plenty of buttons to push and settings to change. But don't worry, Facebook wants to make it as easy as possible for you to give them your money. As long as your video and text hook are interesting to stop the scroll, you'll be able to explain your product in a few short sentences. And you should get a bunch of sales really quickly. In terms of the campaign configuration, this can be mostly left on default settings. Facebook will use its own AI features to find out the right audience that's ready to buy. They have been using AI for many years before it became a buzzword. Our next point is related to the previous one, but for TikTok and not Instagram. TikTok has recently rolled out TikTok Shop, and now a lot of people advertise on it with great success. Instagram and TikTok will work for a lot of products, but not all. It should work great on visual and viral type products that solve an immediate need, but if your product is not easily demonstrated or an emotional purchase, you'll need to try something else. Next, I'll show you my favorite advertising platform because it targets people that are looking to buy now. This is the platform I use to generate over £2 million in sales in my store. I've spent more than 150,000 on Google Ads so far to reach 2 million in sales, so the overall return was amazing. In order to use Google Ads, you will need to register with a Google Merchant Center and create your ad account. Then connect to your store using a Google Shopify app, and all your products and data will get automatically synced. If you have more advanced needs like multiple languages or do you want to do some manipulation with your products, you can use apps like Data Feed Watch or Multi-Feeds. Shopify really makes everything as easy as possible. Finally, all you'll need is to create a shopping campaign and just wait. You should hear the Shopify bell ringing within a few days. That means you got your first sales. Well done. This really can be as simple as that. As long as you manage your ad budget carefully and get good returns on it, you will be well on your way to a successful business. However, there's only so far that this basic Google Ads setup will take you. You will need to slowly introduce more advanced features as you grow. If you want to find out more about how to use these features to continue growing, click this video here. I made this whole video just about getting the most of Google Ads. I'll see you there.